expecting a massive crowd here, and it is being built up. And hello and welcome to the second T20I Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, and we are live at the Rangiri Tambulu Stadium. And let's first show you the schedule and how this tour has panned out. Well, Sri Lanka won the Test series. They won that series 1-0. The ODIs was much tighter. The second one was won by Bangladesh. The series was leveled, and then Sri Lanka winning the third game. And here at Tambulu, Sri Lanka has a great chance of winning the T20I series. But Bangladesh has the opportunity of leveling and having a real fantastic third and final game.
Sri Lanka unchanged. Couple of changes for Bangladesh here today. The opening partnership stays the same. Tanzid Hassan Tamim and Pervez Hossein Imam, they got a job to do. Get them off to a flyer. Get them into a position from where they can dictate terms. They're up against Duan Tushara, who'll swing the ball late. He's got a sling in, low arm action. Got a bit of variety. His release points which make him quite unpredictable. How you're going to pace yourself is the key, because every one of these persons in the crowd will be watching every ball, cheering Sri Lanka on. They make themselves known. They're loud. Everyone will know that they are having a good time. Good evening, Fabriz Maruf.
Evening, Russell. Evening, everyone. Lovely side. Jam-packed stadium. Duan Tushara going to bowl first ball. And the countdown is on. Two left-handers up against Duan Tushara.
I mentioned the strong wind. Duan Tushara running into it. He will battle it. Now that is also an art. First runs, nicely timed. Long chase for Tikshana. Bowled. Beautifully bowled. He's been looking for that delivery all over. And gets it right, the last delivery of the first over.
Imam knows what's coming. Just that, it's a good delivery. Late swing. Not for the first time in this over. He cannot believe it. Batting out of the crease. Short bat lift again, but I just thought that's just a good snorter by Duan Tushara. Good length. Wicket-taking length. We've seen him over the years doing that. Franchise cricket, international cricket. And he's surprised. For a good one to be dismissed, gone for without scoring. Bangladesh 5 for 1.
Bangladesh's captain Liton Kumar Das. He's at the non-striker's end. Have to wait his turn. It'll come soon. Pinro Fernando's got the ball in hand and he's going to be bowling to the left-handed. Tanzid Hassan Tamim. Edge. Brilliant catch. Everything Sri Lanka do seems to be wonderful. That's Kusal Pereira. Had to judge it to perfection, and he does.
Couple of deliveries before, Kusal Pereira was in the slips. And probably before the last delivery was bowled, or the ball before, he has been pushed back to the 30-yard circle. And this carries through. Yeah, almost to the 30-yard circle. Again, Charita Sri Lanka take a bow. Captaincy, went through the gut feeling, dropped Kusal Pereira to the 30-yard circle, and he takes a good one. And Pinro Fernando, you know what you can expect from him. Bounce and movement. A lovely delivery to get rid of Tanzid. It's gone for 5. Bangladesh 7 for 2.
Fielding definitely lifted, and it's...
Why not when the ball is swinging around to keep bowling your best?
Take a couple of calculated risks. Again he goes, successful. A 6 and a 4. They've got moving now, Bangladesh. This is so good from Ridoy.
They're not convincing, but definitely something that Tasun Shanaga will feel it. this occasion, Tawid Ruda, he opened up the offside since all the fielders in the offside are in the circle. No hesitation, going over the top, thick outside edge. Just but Bangladesh need to break the momentum and free themselves up.
Captain score. They have Bangladeshi team under pressure.
Coach Darshan Agamage, this one over mid-on. It's gone all the way for 6. Into the pitch, lack of pace. That has to be a 6. It's confirmed by Ravindra Vimalasiri. Litun Das onto it.
Yeah, the first 6 of this match was hit by Ridoy. He danced down the track to get to the pitch of the ball, to be able to hit the ball aerial. And this time, another batsman, Litun Das, hit a 6 off the back foot. They need plenty.
Now you need a bit of innovation, and that's exactly what he's done. Using the angle, helping the ball on its way. And first boundary, an over boundary after 16 balls. Bangladesh desperately need many of those.
That brings up the 50 as well for Bangladesh. Smart choice. While in the circle, back on the length by Dasun Chanaka. Nothing wrong with the delivery, it was over the stump. But this went against the wind. A 69-meter hit. Well timed, well placed. Lichwan Kumar Das and Ridoy, they built a partnership of 48 and 38. This is where I thought, Shamim, in the last game, the middle overs, the Bangladesh side did not show much intent. The field in progress in the last year or so has been excellent. That's a good shot in the gap. Nice Tikshana. He's just a mere spectator. A very good hit. One bounce to the boundary by Tawid Ridoy.
Excellent shot, and that's what Bangladesh need. All smattering of Bangladesh supporters. Look at it. Into position, the slot sweep employed very nicely, very accurately from the meaty part of the bat, and off it went.
Option mode.
Oh, and got him. Slow ball enticed him into trying to play that shot, got the outside edge, and another good catch taken.
Kusal Perera took the first catch of Tanzit, short third man. That's the left-hander. That's the other end. This occasion is Tawid Ridoy. Same area, the short third man. This is much slower. That was a slower ball to start by Bindra, just 110 kilometers per hour. Gets in a top edge more than an outside edge. Diving forward, Kusal Perera. He's having a field day with some good catches. Sometimes you may lose it in the lights. Looked quite easy. I'll tell you, it's never easy when it comes off the lights. Gone for 31, Ridoy. Bangladesh 76 for 3.
Mediasan Miraj comes in. The partnership of 69 broken. Are his figures, 406 runs. A tight leash on things. Gain innovation. Now, goodbye. That is so simple. He tried to swivel around, trying to improvise. All he could do is get a bit of bat and even slower deliveries. The slowest of the lot.
But that's for the field. And I thought Mediasan Miraj saw the slow ball was coming. And once a bowler bowls it really slow, it takes even more effort to get it over fine leg. That's why it surprised me with the choice of stroke of Mediasan Miraj. Binder Fernando, he picks up his third wicket. Nuan Tushar takes a dolly. Miraj, he's gone for 1.
Two wickets in the over has really pegged Bangladesh back. They're looking to regroup and put a substantial total on the board, but here is Shamim Hussain, 364 runs.
Because 8 overs remaining. Oh, lovely. That's what I'm talking about. Get them into gaps, get them going. First boundary after 15 balls have been hard to come by.
Played it late and played it well. Shamim, yeah, as you said, shots like this will be very useful, and also they need 1 or 2 big overs. They'll be fine up to about the 12th over where they'll play it careful.
Which was way short. Now here, 80 for 4 after 12, so they haven't even got to that number. 2 wickets. That in the gap, he's hit it well. He's timed it beautifully. So has Avishka Fernando. Just unfortunate. Well, they got 11 off the 13th, 91 for 4. Those 2 overs that you were referring to, they got to come now. Van der Sar. Lovely shot. That is a wonderful shot. He knew extra cover was there, hit the top of his head. No one behind for Liton Das. Liton Das, well, this is his highest score against Sri Lanka in T20s.
And that was a poor delivery for Van der Sar to start with. That was a drag down. So when you have that big gap on the offside, that was asking. And beautifully put to do that.
Fernando, 3 overs for 17. Where are those extra runs going to come from? You've got to take someone on. Down the ground. The wind will carry it over. It does. He didn't get all of it, but he gets a 6, gets himself to a half century. His 12th in T20 internationals for Liton Das. First 15 T20 internationals after 13 innings for Liton Das. Oh, he's been put into the stands. That's Liton Das for you. This is the Liton Das we all know and love. 50 off 27 the partnership as Bangladesh end the 16th over on 128 for 4.
This is the 6th in the last ball of the previous over. The slog sweep employed. He just had a life and he took full advantage of that drop catch into the crowd.
Yeah, he's playing a good hand.
There's the slap away through extra. And it's going to go to the boundary now. The perfect time to get a 4.
Yeah, this is for the length Shamim was looking for. And got it. The reason why he was able to play that one, he stayed still and decided at the last moment where the ball is going to go. He's happy about himself after finding that boundary.
Yeah, and he stood his ground this time. The previous delivery, he moved away. It was the same trajectory. Now it's right down the line. What about that? A superlative strike. Really going right down the line, middle of the bat, over the top, and for the maximum. We're going to have a check, I think.
Brutally handsome. That stroke. Wow. Held the post too. He knew he middled that one. He knew he has got enough elevation. Successive boundaries found by the left-hander. That one went all the way.
Sure did. No questions there over the top. And the confirmation. It's there. At the right time too. Peaking at the right time, that's what you'd say for the Bangladeshi batting.
Are you saying that?
Go to honor about the 175 mark. Reversing, not quite getting hold of it. Despite that, in the gap, away from the fielders. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come.
Yeah. Runs out at premium here. Having lost the first T20 played at Palakkale, they need to make a comeback into this series, and they need runs, and plenty of them. Boundary of the first delivery, always bring pressure on the bowlers. Yes, he's been bowling very well. Already has picked.
Oh, blast that. It's going to go for another maximum. That is an excellent strike. The 150 comes up for Bangladesh with that superlative shots from Liton Kumar Das.
He's dangerous. He's a strong finisher of the innings. He's got the ability, and he's showing us. Another maximum from the bat of Litton Das. Not an easy stroke to execute, especially against a left armer. His partner 2050 for Litton Kumar Das. Edged and taken. He's been dismissed at the wrong time. When you talk about Bangladesh's perspectives here, for Sri Lankan, they needed this breakthrough.
Yeah, it is over this time around. Just going through the shot, one hand off, not in control, slices it to the game. To the departure of Liton Das, who goes for 76. It's 155 for 5.
Animated crowd.
Pulls that forward of square and into corner. That is a very convincing looking shot. Stood up to be hit and it was punished.
Made an excellent contact, even though the ball was turning away. Was able to hit the ball into the gap. This is good batting from Shamim.
And now a swivel round. There's a fielder. Oh, he parries it over. I think it's gone for 6. He's excited, and why not? There was an opportunity. Ball was going not quite just for the fielder in the deep.
Only 2 runs away from his second T20 I-50. The mid-off is up. He realized that the bowler is not going to bowl outside the off stump. He missed the first one, but he was ready for this one. Maneuvered the length quite nicely. Just defeated the fielder at the boundary line. And threw punch on the bat. Happy with his effort.
They're targeting the leg side now. A direct hit, I think, has been given out. Yes. Tamim Hussain Patwari was calling for Zakir Ali to take the run quickly. Really, there was not an opportunity there. Easy for the keeper.
Yeah, he was not expecting that Shamim is going to go for a single. But he backed him, sacrificed his wicket. Good aim from the wicketkeeper. And it's Zakir Ali, who was unfortunate batsman, is ousted after scoring 3. It's 171 for 6.
And he can give the ball a bit of club. Going to go. Oh, this is excellent bowling. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Trying to give the strike back to Shamim Hussain, and he's sold him down the river.
Well, it was Shamim's call. He knew the wicketkeeper has a very good aim. He ran, but the keeper, Kusal Mendes, was alert. Pounced on the opportunity once again. Twice in this over. And a good hand from Shamim Hussain. Patwari, 48 from just 27 deliveries. 177, 71 for 7.
Mohammad Saifuddin, new batter in, 2 balls to face. He's moving around, just managed to get the toe end of the bat, gets a single, don't want another run out, they're going for the second one. I think he might be safe.
Have you ever seen a hat-trick of run-outs?
The umpire director, we have an umpire referral for a run-out. Could you give me a best side-on angle, please? Hold it forward. Okay, batter well inside the popping crease when the wickets, the bails are off. I have a decision for the big screen. And
Just defended.
Big hit coming. Yeah, there is, and it's found a bit of the gap. There is going to be no one who's going to stop that boundary from going to the boundary. So they finished with a flourish. After 20 overs, Bangladesh 177 for 7.
Yeah, remains still on that occasion, Saifuddin, and got the ball where he wanted. Was ready and pounced on it. Yeah, one feels that the Bangladeshis created a chance to score more than 185, lost the opportunity because of those 2 run-outs. But these 2 bowlers did bowl well. Banura picked up 3 wickets and Tikshana was very economical.
Yeah, must give credit to the Sri Lankan bowlers.
A stiff target. Bangladesh to win this game, Roshan, as far as I'm concerned. Couple of wickets in the power play is a must.
Certainly Bangladesh will need to have those inroads. Make sure that they put the Sri Lankan batters under pressure. They will not want to repeat that mistake of their first.
When we heard here in that Colombo leg, it almost sold out, or if not sold out, it's been sold out, confirmation. So certainly the impetus is back on. Pathum Nissanka and Kusal Mendis, they'll walk out. A huge cheer by this massive crowd.
Yeah, they will be given a round of applause, a real roaring applause from this Damula crowd. And just talking about the crowds, and you spoke about the tickets being sold out, and that credit to the team, Maha. That's because they have brought those crowds back to the grounds, created that interest yet again. There was a time that we did have some of these stands empty, but this team, not young team, but this team have once again caught the imagination of the Sri Lankan fan, and they've brought them back into the stadium, created so much of interest. This man in sublime touch in the white ball series so far, good strike rate as well.
Pardon him, a little pocket dynamo, Pathum Nissanka. Saw glimpses of his good form in the last game. Average of 30 plus, strike rate 121. These two probably the most successful when it comes to T20 international partnership on top of the world. New addition to the side, Shariful Islam. 3 changes for Bangladesh in this game, one of them Shariful Islam as well as Taskin Ahmed. Dinero Fernando enjoyed the bounce of this pitch, and if Shariful Islam and Taskin get the right length, they'll enjoy the bounce as well with his high arm action and natural bounce going to the wicket keeper. A slip in place, short third man, extra cover mid off, deep cover point in the offside, short fine leg, short mid wicket, mid on, and a deep square leg in the leg side. Going to be Shariful Islam to Pathum Nissanka. Here we go.
Straight away brings that ball back into the right-hander. Shariful Islam, tall lad, hits the deck, gets bounce, and good pace. Almost 140, that delivery.
Visiting teams, most of the fast bowlers take a little while to get used to the conditions, especially in the evenings. Advantage what Taskin Ahmed, Shariful Islam has.
Full toss, gift and put away. Didn't really time it as well as he would like it, but with these open spaces, large open spaces, Kusal Mendis gets a boundary.
A freebie to start his innings off. Going for the Yorker. Ball is swinging. The hallmark of Kusal Mendis in the last few months has been his head position. Saw the ball early, and up and under he goes. Ball is bouncing a little bit, swinging a little bit, I reckon, rather than bowling length.
That's better. That sounded sweet. It's gone all the way for 6. Short delivery, and Pathum Nissanka pounces on it.
That was a drag down by Saifuddin, asking to be put away. That went a long way, considering it went against the wind. Carrying on his good form, Pathum Nisanka. Absolutely muscles it. 80-meter bit. Don't think he was intent to bowl a bouncer, Saifuddin. Dragged down more than enough. Straight away, change the field. Deep car point comes into the circle. And that's exactly where the ball, when deep mid-wicket in place. Two fielders outside the circle in the leg side.
Be happy with a single. Just looking to work it from the off stump, so that packed offside. Saifuddin will have to be very, very tight with.
Did not show in intent, but today it's a different story. Poor delivery, and Kusal Mendis brings up 2,000 runs in international cricket, in T20 international, with an easy boundary down the leg side. Almost swept it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's just struck a purpose.
Roll it forward. The batter well short of the crease, and I have a decision for the big screen.
Poor piece of cricket by Kusal Mendis. Don't think he expected the field. I thought it was Shamim Hussain at extra cover. Yeah, he's the one, cover point in fact. Expected him to throw it that quick in one motion. No desperation showed, no dive in the end. This wicket is taken by a magnificent fielding. Just what Bangladesh needed in the power play. And in form in Palakele with Tanzim and Taskin going for runs.
Gone. That's gone. That's a soft dismissal. Sorryful strikes. That is a very, very soft dismissal indeed by Kusal Perera. Played away from his body. Just pushed at it. And an extremely good catch by the man at cover.
For some reason, Kusal Perera stopped his shot going through it. Rashad Hussain initially misjudged it, but in the end, he takes it. Exactly what Bangladesh needed in the power play. Setting the tone, couple of wickets, and they've got it. Both the Kusals have dismissed. This time it's Perera gone without scoring. 21 for 2, Sri Lanka.
Dismissing one of the open.
Pick that up. There's a fielder trying to come round and getting it. This is Shamim Hussain. Curryful strikes, tempting the batter who went for that big hoik and nicely judged in the deep.
Boy, you're right there. You had to judge that, which was not easy. Running around was Shamim. There you go, eyes on it. He takes it safely. I tell you why it's hard. The wind's blowing in that direction, and a brisk wind, it takes it away. Avishka Fernando was backing himself to take it on. He's gone for 2. Sri Lanka, they're in a spot about there at 25.
They need an in. Now, this is up in the air. It's swirling, but it's going to go quite a distance. Maybe not as truly as I thought initially.
Yep, there he goes. He was quick to correct himself. Umpire Ravindra Vimalasiri definitely bounced inside the rope, but this is what Sri Lanka will do. He will deal in punches. That was in the slot. Power play overs. You've got to try and make use of those field restrictions. This boundary after 3 overs. That's how hard it's been.
It has been hard, but
Here today.
this is clever bowling. He's appealing. I don't think he's going to get a response from the umpire. The bowler, as an afterthought, followed that appeal by the keeper.
They're coming in from everywhere, but I just feel the bat hit the ground. Because Litton will know best. He doesn't need everyone to come from square leg, from the north, south and east and west.
It forward, roll it forward. Yeah. Okay, can you just take it back and freeze it when the ball is next to the bat? Okay,
He has to reverse. Bangladesh strike again. Well, we thought up here that maybe there was a bit of doubt. Liton Das was influenced to take in the review, and it has paid off. Massive wicket of Charita Salang. New batter in. Sachin Chanaka. Is it? It's coming at a time of strife for Sri Lanka.
Bangladesh, well, their fielding's been brilliant. They got a wicket, a run out.
It's continued. Got away, and it's going to race away. Much to the relief of the crowd. 6 done, 30.
He's the one who should be looking to find boundaries. But at the moment, he's hitting the ball straight to the fielder. That was a lucky break. First boundary after 15 deliveries.
Another look, very lucky, I must say. Diving would have been an outstanding catch. Shamim, the fielder, well, he's already effected a run out. Would have been a stunning catch that he held on. Nissanka needs to accumulate and down the ground. That will four. That's a good start to the over.
Intelligent batting. You have to admit. Yes, it was a juicy full toss. Any other batsman would have opted to hit the ball through covers. But he knew where the gap was. Opted to hit the ball back to the bowler with some force. And a great start to the over for Sri Lanka.
Gone. Brilliant bowling. Always thought that the leg spinner is going to be a real threat. And Pathum Nissanka was deceived. That was pushed through quicker. Couldn't reach it. There was turn and bounce.
I don't know what he was looking to do there. There was no purpose in that usage of the feet. He wasn't able to get to the pitch of the ball. An easy prey for the leg spinner. And that was the wicket Bangladeshis were looking for. Set batsman.
First delivery to receive. Now slip in. Get it! And a soft dismissal. Absolutely soft dismissal. Chamika Karunaratne just batting it back. And has to walk back. Second ball duck.
Yeah, he had a big opportunity to prove his presence in the 11. But couldn't deliver Karunaratne. But double blow in this over. No contribution. It's 71 for 6.